Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal star Willian with incredible gesture ahead of Gunners' exit, and then we're going to look at Arsenal brace for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang bids and open to agreeing 11th hour transfer. So the first transfer line says that Arsenal star Willian with incredible gesture ahead of Gunners' exit. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are set to get Willian's salary off their wage bill. Arsenal star Willian will save the Gunners £20 million by tearing up his contract, according to reports. Willian has had a nightmare time at Arsenal since his free transfer to the club last summer. He scored just one goal in all competitions in his first campaign at the Emirates. Willian signed a 3-year deal at Arsenal but looks set to cut that short. The former Chelsea star is close to joining Brazilian side Corinthians. Also not receive a fee for the 33-year-old, but he will also not be taking the money he could earn in the remaining 2 years on his contract. Sky Sports reporter Carver Solojol says Willian will be earning 70% less at Corinthians than his current wages. Solojol tweeted, "Incredible gesture by Willian. He is tearing up his Arsenal contract, saving Arsenal £20 million. He has 2 years left on £240,000 a week deal, but instead of just sitting back and taking the money or asking for a payoff, he is walking away to sign for Corinthians on 70% less wages." Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta admitted at his press conference on Thursday that there were talks over Willian's future. "We are having some conversations with him and the agent," said Mikel Arteta. "We are evaluating the position we are in at the moment." Willian registered 3 assists on his Arsenal debut at the start of last season, but he failed to live up to the expectations in the remainder of the campaign. Speaking earlier this month, Mikel Arteta admitted the transfer had not gone as planned. The Spaniard said, "I think the expectations when we made the decision together to bring into the football club what he wanted to do coming here has not been fulfilled. It's true that the context has not been the best for him. It's been the most difficult year in football history for any football year. I think Willian is a player that needs to play happy, feel joy and feel the supporters and then express himself with the quality that he has. None of that has happened, the contrary as well. He found a difficult place for him and he's not been comfortable with that, and I think that's why he's struggled." So it looks like Arsenal star Willian with incredible gesture ahead of Gunners' exit. So it looks like Arsenal are ready to sell Willian on a free transfer to Corinthians, and you have to praise the fact that he's not going to be wanting any form of pay or something that Mesut Ozil did. We are still paying Mesut Ozil's contract even though he terminated his contract in January, and we were still paying his contract till the end of the summer transfer window. And when it comes to people such as other players that have had contracts being terminated, they always wanted a payoff, but it's a very good gesture by Willian. Maybe he's a very good human being and he want to really play his football, and he shows that football matters more than the money, and that's something that could be praised of. But his career also has always been a struggle. Yes, the decision to bring Willian was a bad decision, but we have to move things on. We make mistakes as a football club, we make decisions wrong, and everyone makes mistakes, and Willian was a problem made by Mikel Arteta. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal brace for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang bids and open to agreeing 11th hour transfer. So the reports are stating that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang could reportedly be a surprise exit from Arsenal in the coming days. Arsenal's start to the new season could become even worse as the Gunners are braced for bids from clubs interested in signing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, according to reports. The North Londoners were smashed 5-0 by Manchester City on Saturday, leaving them bottom of the Premier League. Mikel Arteta's side are yet to score a goal and sits on an embarrassing goal difference of -9. Also suffered 2 consecutive defeats, 2-0 defeats against Brentford and Chelsea before being humiliated at the Etihad Stadium. Ferran Torres struck a brace, and goals by Ilkay Gundogan, Gabriel Jesus and Rodri completed the rouse. Also that Granit Xhaka sent off midway through the first half. Aubameyang played 70 minutes as he steps up his return to fitness. The Arsenal captain scored a hat-trick in the 6-0 midweek League Cup win over West Brom, but had nowhere near as much joy against Manchester City. And Arsenal could be tempted into listening to offers for the 32-year-old, according to many reports. Barcelona and a couple of Italian sides are believed to be keeping tabs on Aubameyang, who cost the club £58 million in 2018. Arsenal are willing to recoup at least some of that money after spending over £120 million this summer on Aaron Ramsdale, Ben White, Nuno Tavares, Albert Sabila and Martin Odegaard. The report continues that selling Aubameyang would not be because of the player's sometimes tense relationship with Arteta, but rather due to the financial motivation of any deal. Aubameyang only signed a new £350,000 per week contract in September last year. He missed the first game of the season through illness, but has since returned to the side. He urges teammates to be braver in matches against the best clubs. The striker, who recorded just 10 Premier League goals last term, also hinted that the club's players might need to hold showdown talks over their form. Today, it wasn't enough, and against a team like City, even when it is 11 against 11, you have to take risks and be brave on the ball, and we did it today, he told BT Sport immediately after full time. After the red card, it was a different game, but this is not enough, and everyone has to raise the level. Work hard as a team and stick together. This is the only way to go forward. We have to play with courage. This type of game we have to play with everything and take risks, but we just didn't do enough today. I think we have to talk between us players. I think this is important because we are awesome. We have to show our wounded pride. We have to talk and say the truth between each other, be honest and raise the level. So it looks like also braced for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang bids and open to agreeing 11th hour transfer. And also might be looked for a double exit with Willian looking likely to leave and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang looking likely to leave as well, as also open for bids, as there are several clubs in Italy that want to sign Aubameyang, and especially Barcelona have had a keen interest since the start of the summer transfer window in either bringing Aubameyang or Alexandre Lacazette. And would this money be used to recoup some of the money that has been spent, or would this money be utilised to buy other players? That's a question for Big Clotter to decide. But make sure you guys leave in the comments, do you want Aubameyang to stay or leave? So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup poster using the special link I have put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.